Hey, what's up, Wagwan? Why pring my charges? It's MnstrTamerAnimated back with another episode of Pokemon Opalo.
Now hold on just a minute. I'm gonna need y'all to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff if you like this. Only a few of you are actually subscribed to the channel. 79% of you are not subscribed, so please click that subscribe button below. Let's jump into it.
Let's jump into it with a quick recap. So in the previous episode, we started off locked in a cell in the casino we robbed, and then all of a sudden we started hearing a voice, and we were connected with Gala in her cell. We were then transported to the astral plane, and when we got back to reality, we were outside the cell. After that, we ran into Remington, and it was my bad. In the previous episode, he actually didn't in the intro, actually, he didn't betray us. He just got caught because he had our incorrect password. He got us our Pokemon back from a guard that was there that was planning to sell our Pokemon. We followed him to Route 25, where we ran into Peyote leading the other guys he captured somewhere. We battled him, beat him, and got the Spirit Shard back. And also, Derringer disappeared because he made a deal to free Remington and what was his name, Vincent, whatever the black guy's name is. He made a deal with Papaloto to free them, so he disappeared after that. All right, so we then made our way through Route 25 to head to Mistral City to the north. Meanwhile, Gala was trying to escape a forest that she appeared in after exiting the astral plane. She got lost. However, her old master, the hatchet throwing lady, appeared and told her to come train with her. When we got into Mistral City, Prophet Bono called us on the video phone thing, and he told us to meet him and Opalo at the airport because Opalo wanted to show us some kind of weapon. So here we are now in Mistral City. There's some shit that I need to explore around here, like this movie theater thing from a ticket I got, and the houses to see whatever trade and Pokemon. There's a photo gallery there. All sorts of things are in here that we need to examine, but I'm just gonna go straight towards this story at the airport. I'm glad to see you, Brittany. I see that you are well, and you even seem stronger. How is it possible? Well, you have a lot of things to tell me, but you will in due course. Who the hell is this blonde person? Welcome, Professor Ibano. It is a pleasure to have you here. Hello, Champion Brittany. Having you here gives us a lot of security. I am Janista, Chief of the Armed Forces of Saphira. I promise to defend your life at all costs, even if it means sacrificing mine. Okay then. I'll notify the president that you've already arrived. Wait here, please. A very serious woman, isn't she? She's one of the strongest trainers in the region. She could well have participated in the Pokemon League if she wanted to, and even become champion. The armed forces of Saphira are in good hands, I assure you. Okay, here comes Opalo. Hello, Opalo. What did you want to show us? Hello to both of you. Thank you for coming. What we are preparing is very important, and I am comforted by your presence. Although, Professor, could you try calling me President in front of these people? It's just, you know. Alright, Professor, of course. What a lack of etiquette on my part. Well, come with me into the hangar. I don't want to keep the surprise waiting any longer. Alright, we gotta go in there. Alright, let's go in here. What the hell are these? Brittany, Professor, pay attention. You are going to see the first line of defense of the Pokemon world. I present them to the peacekeepers. The peacemakers, what? I present them to the peacemakers. Yeah, that's a weird sentence. I don't understand what the hell that means. Loyal, tireless, and equipped with the latest technology, these soldiers have been designed with a single purpose: to maintain peace and order. Peacemakers, say hello. Okay. Automated soldiers, I am not an expert on the subject, but aren't these types of weapons of war already considered very old-fashioned? They have nothing to do against the power of a Pokemon. They are not weapons of war as such, Professor. We have gone much further. Okay. Bring out your Pokemon. Okay, so they're automated trainers. The Peacekeepers aren't robot soldiers, they're automatic Pokemon trainers. Okay. Using the Poke Essence as a source of energy, we have managed to create an artificial link between the Pokemon and the soldier. Yeah, okay. And if the freaking Sesiante clan didn't attack us and blew half of your face off, you wouldn't have done this. Because I guess that made him have a change of attitude, right? Attitude. In this way, the soldier is able to direct its Pokemon in combat by extracting its maximum performance. Did you say artificial link? But how can a Pokemon be forced to become attached to a machine? This doesn't sound very clean, President. We cannot defy the laws of nature so lightly. You better see a demo firsthand, Professor. You will see that they behave like real trainers. If you don't mind, Brittany, you'll act as a test subject. Really? Peacemaker, number 23. Have a Pokemon battle with a champion. Okay. Okay, we just thrust into the battle like that. And he has 5 Pokemon. Oh, come on. One of my Pokemon is fainted right now, bro, because I didn't heal. Okay, you missed. Luckily, the Pokemon next up had Thunderbolt for that. And the miss there was good. Alright, Electros most likely is going to have Levitate. Alright, let me see if a Calm Mind can get a boost. Thunder, they missed the oh no, shit. Electric Gem increased its power. It hit. Alright, less than half. Did we need another? Calm Mind. No, we got a crit. Come on. Let's see what else they have. Porygon Z. Let's stay out. Can we hit another one? Another Moonblast. Okay, that one didn't go down. Damn. Bro, he has a life orb or something? Because that did a lot of damage and he took some damage after hitting us, so. A Magmortar. I still need a better water type, bro. Like, I don't know why this game doesn't have like good water types. And I haven't backtracked and caught the fire alligator. I mean the Croconaw. If I had spawned the Croconaw, maybe. Come on. Alright, so this thing is a dragon. Draco meat, it's faster. Shit, that's gonna take us out. I didn't expect it to be faster. I have better dragon types, but I just need something that can do surf. That's just one thing I want. Sorry, my starter here is weak against steel, but also strong against steel. Guess. I don't know if it's weak against it since it's a fire type, but whatever. Alright, Magmortar is coming back out. We got 2 fainted Pokemon. Like, let's just stay out. And Moon Blasted. Okay, the Moon Blast didn't take it out still, and second Moon Blast did the job. Now you see it with your own eyes, don't you? Just one of these soldiers has been able to put our brand new champion on the ropes. Really? You just knocked out 2 of my Pokemon. Not even 2, 1. Withdraw, number 23. What is the meaning of this, President? I know the Pokemon world is about to experience unprecedented danger, but this is inhumane and represents the complete opposite of what I believe. I'll tell you what it stands for, Professor. Order, prosperity, and freedom. In short, justice. Are you against justice? What I'm seeing isn't fair to Pokemon, and therefore it's not fair to the world as a whole. You have my friendship and loyalty, which is precisely why I'm warning you that this Peacemaker project is absolutely insane. And then he bolts. You will understand. Brittany, Professor Ibano has somewhat old-fashioned ideals. I have to talk to you about something very important and in private. My office is there. Do you see it? No one will bother us in it. Alright, bro. Gotcha. Thanks for coming, Brittany. I think we needed to talk alone for a while to get away from the maddening crowd. Or that's supposed to be maddening crowd. Things have gotten tense. Which reminds me, by the way, that your friend Gala has escaped from the place where we were holding her for security reasons. I'm not accusing you of anything. I know that these days you've been around Santana Town and therefore you haven't had anything to do with it. I think you have let yourself be negatively influenced by very strange people who did not deserve your friendship. You just have too much of a good heart sometimes, Brittany. I have no intention of arguing with you. We all make mistakes. Anyway, that's not what I really wanted to talk to you about. What did you think of the Peacemaker project? Do you think it is a good idea? It's cruel to Pokemon. I'm aware of this. It is not the most ethical, but many people close to me have betrayed me while the peacekeepers will not. The project was started in secret by the previous government, which is why Mustang was so desperate looking for ways to get power. When I found out about all this, I wasn't sure what to do. But now I carry the weight of Saphira's safety and future. I'll be straight with you, Brittany. I already know about that Pokemon known as Unctina and what may happen to our world. How did you know that, bro? I was able to obtain all of this information from interrogating multiple members of the Sesiente clan. The professor also told me a few things. So my science team set out to investigate, and sure enough, they've spotted a massive presence approaching our planet from outer space, and it looks like a Pokemon. But there is no need to be alarmed because we will prepare a line of defense that will be in charge of eliminating that Pokemon and protecting us all. You've seen the battle a single Peacemaker has given you, haven't you? Now imagine an army of thousands of them fighting at once. We have the capability to manufacture them. An army deployed in all regions with a single mission to maintain order and peace. No more Team Gatlins, no more terrorism, no more destructive threats from outer space. A world in which the human being is free to build his life, protect together. What? To build his life project together with his Pokemon without fear of injustice. Wasn't that what we were looking for from the beginning? However, we have the problem of energy. I know you've been collecting some artifacts with an insane concentration of Poke Essence. I mean, those artifacts known to the natives as spirit fragments. I don't know if you are aware, but with just one of them, you could power the whole of Saphira for years. Your new friends have been telling you legends of the natives, right? All that talk about the great spirit and the ritual to save the world. Well, this is what it's all about, Brittany. Harnessing all that energy in a realistic and practical way. Magic and gods do not exist. It's funny you're saying that magic and gods do not exist when Unctina is a part of that same legend, and you just confirmed yourself that you've seen the freaking large Pokemon coming in from outer space. So if Unctina is real, that means the legends are real. That's crazy. Anyway, but technology and progress do. That's why I ask you to leave the spirit fragments in my hands. Let's collaborate together like we did before. You trust me, right? When we met in Solana City that day, we made a commitment to build a more prosperous Pokemon world. Well, now we can do it. It is at our fingertips. We were only missing the last piece of the puzzle, and thanks to your efforts, it has come to fruition. What say you, Brittany? Will you put the fragments at the disposal of the common good so that we can now deploy the shield of justice throughout the world? No. Brittany, do not give them to him. Do not give him the spirit fragments. It would be the end. Yeah, I understand that. I already got that. What? So, you're not going to hand them over to me? You have always been different from others. There's also Vera, of course, but I felt I could trust you in a very special way. We have drifted apart a bit, although I had hoped that... Hope that what? You know what? I think you are a very ungrateful person. Me ungrateful? Have you forgotten where... Have you forgotten? Where would you be if it hadn't been for me? Who provided you with a starter Pokemon? Who made you a Pokemon League trainer? Who put you in contact with the elite of society? If it wasn't for me, you'd still be a nobody in Breezetown, and you know it. Yeah, but it was also your fault why our Pops wasn't able to finance us, you know what I mean? Do you think you're more special than anyone for having become a champion? I could have been in your place. I can be as strong as you, and even more. Fight me, and you will see. Professor Ibano has taught me some things. I'll show you a combat technique that you couldn't have even dream of, okay? President, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but something has happened. We have just been notified that some members of the Sesiante clan are prowling Obsidian Island with malicious intent. Very well, the peacekeepers aren't ready yet, so gather a few of your soldiers. We'll get on a plane and head to Obsidian Island right now. We are going to finish off the Sesiante clan once and for all. I would also suggest the collaboration of Professor Ebony and also from the champion, since she is here. Of course, they will accompany us. Bro's gonna use Mega Evolution against us, bro. So when are we going to get Mega Evolution, bro? I've been collecting all of these freaking Mega Stones. But when am I gonna get a chance to use them? Mistral Airport. I don't know what the Sesiante clan has been up to on Obsidian Island, but I have a bad feeling about it. That place has nothing of value, but the natives consider it a very sacred place. We will have to proceed with caution. Caution that they should have had. Come on, get on the plane. Caution that they should have had. Come on, get on the plane. Obsidian Island. Okay, we're there. Explore the island and keep your eyes peeled. These individuals always attack treacherously. Yeah, my team still needs to be healed though. I guess I'm gonna use the Pokevile. Can I? Oh, yeah, I can actually. Do some fishing. No bites. Cool, a quick dusk stone right there. Alright, let me see. Let's try this again. Oh, it bit, but I hesitated. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's just another quillfish, bro. And that one ear that spawns a crocodile, bro. The crocodile like just wouldn't spawn when I was there. When I was fishing and surfing. Alright, we'll get another item. Comet shard. What are comet shards for? Not that way. Oh, there's another, let's try another fish. No bites. There's another megastone right there. Oh, we can't get down there? Alright, here we go. Here we go! Gyarados side. I don't even have a Gyarados. Bro. Alright, so where do we go now? To the south though? Hold on. I know this is gonna be a lot of me running around, guys. Seems like there's only quillfish in these waters. Oh shit, we got ambushed by some natives. You shouldn't be here. It is no place for invaders. We'll kick you out along with the rest of the scum that came with you. So if we're battling these guys up here, so what's to the south area that I just skipped over? 2 HP, Gray. 2 HP. Alright, we got him. We will expel the invader from Okinawa, or whatever. Now you see Unctina's eyes are on me. What? Okay, so 2 single battles. Sucker punch. Alright, cool. You got me there, bro. Let's go with the Patriot. Fork fetched. Brick. Sucker punch again. The Rocky Helmet did some damage. And the brick finished it off. No, forgive me! These two. Now start spilling the beans. What exactly are you doing here? Hissing native. Can't you tell? Can't you feel what's in this place? Of course, you are so debased that you have lost all connection to this land. I don't have time for your games. We can do this the hard way or the easy way. Very well, if you want to know so badly, you're in the place where the Great Spirit came to our world. So you're already showing more respect for this sacred... So you're already showing more respect for this sacred land? What? These idiocies are beyond me. You know what you're doing. Take these two and lock them up separately. I'll question them carefully when we're done here. Yes, ma'am. Sometimes, bro, I can't understand some of these sentences that I read. Because it said you're already doing respect to this land. Should it have said disrespect? And not respect? Let's see. What do we get? We pull up this time. Okay, another quillfish. So it seems like there's only quillfish around here. Let me run. Bro, you're so slow you can't run? Alright, let's get out of here, man. Damn. Guys, sometimes we miss some of the action because I'm not actually recording the screen. Like when those two natives jumped out at us, I wasn't recording, so that's why that part wasn't recorded. Well, at least I did get the conversation and the battle. Alright, let's see what's going on here. What is this? What is this kind of tunnel? This wasn't here before. Perhaps recent earthquakes in the area have exposed it. The geography of the island has changed quite a bit. Whatever it is, it's clearly the reason the Secianti clan has come. I'll go down first. Keep your eyes peeled, please. Being the president, you shouldn't go down first. Old workshop. Ooh. Oh, there's a scientific thing in here. A lab. What is this place? It seems something out of this world. Okay, so the Great Spirit... Is the Great Spirit actually a space being? And not actually like a deity? It seems something out of this world. Those two natives that Brittany beat earlier, they said this is where the Great Spirit first appeared, right? If you're implying what I think you're implying, you know very well that what I'm implying, because you two had suspected it for a long time, Opalo, and it became more apparent as we investigated all the unusual phenomena that have occurred recently. But it's too much science fiction. It's too much science fiction. Excuse me, Mr. President, Professor, what exactly are you talking about? Well, the entity that the natives call Great Spirit is not a god, but an alien from a very advanced civilization that arrived on our planet millions of years ago. But then, the native legend that claims that the Great Spirit brought us the Pokemon, is there some truth in that too? Let's keep moving forward. I believe we are about to discover a chilling truth about our history. It's crazy how all of these fan games like have a different history, their own history of where Pokemon came from and so on and so on. Separate from even like Pokemon's official history with Arceus and Palkia, Dialga and them. I find it fascinating that this place is still functioning millions of years later. It seems to draw energy from the bottom of the sea in some unknown way. Do you need to heal your Pokemon or access the PC? Heal Pokemon, yeah. Alright, so let's move along quickly. See how, oh, we got a puzzle to solve, so guess getting through here is not gonna be too fast. So we got some tile puzzles to solve and we got teleportation thingies. Okay, so this leads to a dead end. What about this one? Leads back to the front. Okay. Gotta battle this person. One Pokemon, no matter. Oh, cool. Earthquake. And we got it. I just want to know, when are we going to get the pure Poke Essence? Another teleported. Ooh, we can go through here. Huh? We flipped a switch. I don't know what that switch is for, but we flipped it. I just flipped the switch, switch, like Drake. Alright, so go through here. There's another door. Solar beam, cool. We can't press that. I guess this is where we're supposed to come the next time. How am I gonna get in there? We got a quick battle. 2 Pokemon. Alright, Betty, you're faster. And you took it out. Thank you. Thank you for putting in that work. Now, if only the rock type moves will land every time too. Alright, cool. We got that still. That was an easy battle. Where does this lead? Alright, this is a whole different section. Hold on. Let's backtrack a bit. What about here? Oh, that's where we flip the switch. Alright, so this should teleport us back here. This goes here. Some kind of item there. This teleports us back to the dead end. This teleports us back to the front. Alright, so now try this teleportation thing. It pops me here. Where does this one? Oh, come on. Alright, so take this teleporter and we get the item. That's exactly what I wanted. So now we can go back to however we, oh shit, however we had made it to the next door, which is this way. So we'll circle around. Now, do we go south or north? The south, I guess. It leads us into a cave with a lower section. Okay. Dust clouds in here. What's in the dust cloud? A freaking ultra beast. Formosa. Formosa. Come on, it took us out with one bug buzz. My team is looking kind of trash right now. I don't want you to faint, Formosa. I want to catch you. And you fainted. One thunderbolt. Really? Oh, we got a Xurkitree too. Xurkitree is gonna take me out. Volt absorb. But we absorb the Zap Cannon too. So they absorb they absorb electric attacks, we do as well. Okay. Okay, that's just a max revive. So apart from the Pokemon that I hear in this section and the max revive, there's nothing really else that I see too significant. Alright, let's leave out. Let's go. Yeah, so we gotta go north. You're playing with fire and you're going to get burned. That's what you get for opposing the Seshiente clan. Okay, bro, you're in your one. Glalie. Who's gonna get burned right now? What type is this Glalie, by the way? It is super effective. Terrible eyes. We got a flying type Pokemon hitting Pokemon with freaking thunderbolts. Oh, it's Opalo. Brittany, there's a door here that won't open. Maybe you can find a switch around. But be careful, I've seen two particularly malevolent looking Seshiente clan natives hanging around this area. And it's alien. Wow, you have good reflexes. Will you ever attack from the front, or do you only know how to do it from behind like a coward? As a Pokemon trainer, you should have more respect in battle. At least you will believe in that principle, right? Respect? That is something to be earned. And you lost the right to receive it a long time ago. I will not allow you to continue to bring suffering and misfortune to both humans and Pokemon. We deserve better. We will change the world so that selfish people like your kind have no place in it. Yeah, I guess the person leading that change will be you, right, scum? Let's go. Stop babbling and start fighting. I'll settle accounts with you once and for all. Alright, so we need to open that door, I guess. This is going to be a longer episode, guys. I can't get that one there. Hold on. Alright, so the bottom one. Full restore, cool. And do these lead. So this is going to pop us up. Is that a switch there? Yeah, I think it is. You shouldn't be stepping on the ground here, you invading creature. Listen, Priest Danga challenges you. Okay, cool. Air slash for your grass type. And it's done in one hit. Slow, bro. Alright, let's stay out. No, shit, not Feather Dance. I wanted to go for Thunderbolt. I was trying to go for Thunderbolt, but I clicked the button too early. Alright, my ground grass type. Can you actually take this thing out? Power Whip. And you missed. And you got fire blasted by a freaking Slowbro after missing your Power Whip. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I switched out the freaking Dragalge for Dragloak. I mean, whatever this thing is. Dragloak was what I put it on. What it was when I put it on the team, but it evolved since then. Well, I used the rare candies, so. Because it can learn Surf too. Druddigan. In official Pokemon, Goodra is supposed to learn Surf, but for some reason you can't learn Surf in this game. No, this was not what I predicted, or what we predicted. I guess I need to use one of my vials. We have 2 heals left, so now we only have 1. Pull this lever. 1 of 3 power nodes have been activated. Okay, we need to find 2 more. Then we're gonna have to do some sort of long dialogue and shit, I guess. Let's go with the okay, that one leads to a Pokeball. Ether. And this transfer. Oh, okay, cool. Just transfers us right over there. I will fulfill the will of Mother Azalea, and now you're playing against the big boys. So you're supposed to be a big boy. Oh shit, wrong Pokemon. Vileplume. Vileplume would have gone down with this Petal Dance. Petal that did way more damage than I thought it would have though. To a flying type. And we couldn't take it out in 1 hit. No problem. 2nd hit suffices. Drampa. Come on, Dragapult. Oh, come on, you missed the dragon. You missed the Dragon Rush and got hit with a freaking Ice Beam. And then they switched out. Will that thing have freaking like anything I put in there is gonna get hit hard by the Slowking. As I said, anything I put in there is gonna get hit hard by the Slowking. Oh, come on, you couldn't have just taken it out. It's crazy, man. Not stab, not super. Oh, we got a paralysis. That's cool. That's cool. Sorry, you got a crit super effective Ice Beam though. Yo, just don't miss the Dragon Rush. Just don't miss the Dragon Rush. Gotcha. That was a tough battle actually. That was a tough battle. No, I had the truth on my side. Alright, let's flip this switch. We need to find the 3rd one though. And I am gonna actually have to use some of my items, bro. Revive. I don't want to use the last heal. Come on. Alright, that's good. So we... this way. Did I already beat... that's the one, the first one we fought, right? It's this way. This leads to a Psychic Gem. And here's the last switch. Power has been restored to the area, but where do we actually go though? That's the question. Well, that's gonna lead us here. And lead us back there. Bam. So I guess we go back outside. Oh, we get stairs once we do that. Okay, I admit the Braviary. I admit that Braviary is strong. Okay. Did you have to mistreat it a lot to get it to this level? My Pokemon has been with me since childhood and trusts me completely. But we are going to be mistreating you. Oh yeah? You're going to go that far on our first date? I'm a married man. Married, huh? I thought you were a widower. That means we didn't manage to take that broad down when we had the chance. Oh shit, her name is Vera. He actually punched him. By the Great Spirit, you know how to hit good shots. Oh, he teleported. You rotten coward, next time you won't get away from me. Ah, Brittany, you made it down. And I see you've managed to disable the security doors. Let's keep exploring this site. Alright, how much farther do we have to go though? Alright, yeah, I guess this is the last part. Ebony? When this is all over, I'd love to come back to this place to study it thoroughly. This is all fascinating. I'd love to be able to study it in depth when we're done. Perhaps it will allow humanity to make an unprecedented technological leap. Look, these machines appear to be some kind of diaries. Diaries? What do you mean by that? For they contain messages that the builders of this laboratory left for posterity. Do you want to try, Brittany? Activate these machines and we will know the whole truth. Oh, so do I just press it? Human beings of this world, this message is for you. We are what in your culture could be understood as researchers. We came from our dimension to your universe when it was still being born. Our mission was as follows: populate the cosmos with the creatures you call Pokemon. We began the task by creating Pokemon that could withstand the harshness of that nascent universe. Arceus, Palkia, Dialga, Giratina were some of the beings we brought to life in that period. When the different celestial orbs were formed and the first planets began to appear, we were able to populate them with Pokemon of lower power but more evolved in terms of emotions. And those are the other trio. Human beings of this world, this message is for you. For billions of years, our creative work paid off. The Pokemon flourished on different planets in the universe and fulfilled their life cycles. When the planets became uninhabitable, we evacuated the Pokemon by transferring their life essence into crystals, thus obtaining a source of energy that allowed us to repeat the cycle again on other worlds. However, not all of our creations were successful. One of the Pokemon we brought to life became unstable, absorbing and consuming everything around it. It began by devouring the planet on which it was born and absorbing the lives of all the Pokemon that lived on it. This greatly increased its power to the point of no longer being able to control it. Sorry guys. But its hunger did not end there, as it was attracted by the rest of the planets where it could find more Pokemon. One by one, all the worlds inhabited by Pokemon were consumed by this creature, which grew in size, strength, and cruelty. This creature is named Unctina, or Biggest Mistake, the mistake that sooner or later will end everything that exists in this universe. Okay. Human beings of this world, this message is for you. We have been traveling many light years to get as far away as possible from Unctina. But in our escape, we find a surprising planet. We have never seen a place like that perfectly meets the necessary conditions for the correct development of Pokemon. We got to work and built the workshop you are in right now. For a long time, we brought amazingly advanced Pokemon to life. They felt suffered and loved in very complex ways. Hundreds of millions of years passed. We still do not know how or if we had something to do with it, but another intelligent species appeared that we did not count on. Human beings. You are a fascinating species endowed with a great ambition for survival and domination. However, it seems that humans and Pokemon understand each other very well, as if they are united by an instinctive bond that we do not understand. Pay attention, human beings. We tell you the following. Fight against adversity together with the Pokemon. Prosper and do no harm to each other. Do not break this law. The last one. Human beings of this world, this message is for you. I am the Great Spirit. It has been a long time since I recorded the last message. My companions have been disappearing due to illness or natural causes. Now I am the last individual of my species. For the first time, I feel the weight of time on my mind. I no longer have the strength to continue monitoring the planet. I will go to sleep. Humans and Pokemon will have to continue without my help. However, I leave you a valuable legacy. It is a crystal in which I have concentrated the vital energy of all the Pokemon that I have created throughout my life. This crystal contains the power to transform the world into a paradise where humans and Pokemon can live without worry. Use it wisely. Do not break it. Do not fight over it. Keep strong the ties that bind you together. It's already broken though. It's been broken. Now, I must go to sleep. Oh shit, that transferred us. Look at that, Brittany. The message from the machine was recorded on May 15th last year. It's very recent compared to the previous ones. Let's see what it says. Human beings of this world, this will be my last message to you. But to receive it, the bond between you and your Pokemon must be sufficiently developed. Activating secret system. Huh? Stay on guard now, Brittany. It looks like he wants to challenge us to a match. The Great Spirit, we still... Avatar Guardian challenges you. Celesteela, okay. They're using, Bro, why don't I have Mega Evolution? I have all these Mega Stones and I can't use them, bro. Freaking Mega Braviary, bro. It's like a regional form shit. How the hell do I get a freaking Mega Bracelet or thing, bro? I need to use Mega Evolution 2. I'm gonna have to do like I'm gonna have to spoil it for myself if it's further in the story, because I'm gonna do some research on this thing, because I feel like with the amount of freaking Mega Stones I've found, I should have already been able to Mega Evolve. Oh shit. What typing is Guzzlord? It resists fire type moves. Alright, Brave Bird is gonna take that one down. That's cool. Seriously, what typing is Guzzlord though? I actually thought it was Steel, but I guess Celesteela is the Steel one. Okay, so it looks like it's a ground type. It's using Earthquake. Surf? Nope, Surf is not very effective either. Crunch. Oh shit, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Super effective. Okay, that's super effective against it. Is it a dark type? Blastphelion. Blastphelion goes down to 1 Phantom Force, so Blastphelion is weak against ghost type moves. Alright, there goes Flare Blitz to take that thing down. Analysis complete. Is everything okay, Brittany? It has not been an easy fight. And now what happens? Oh, we get a face finally. Human beings of this world, I am what you call Great Spirit. I have awakened from my lethargy after feeling the intense pain that this world is suffering. I have failed as a species. You have failed as a species. Although your technological level is very unusual, you have achieved it by parasitizing everything around you, especially the Pokemon. You have also broken the energy crystal I gave you during one of your absurd wars. But the end of your life cycle is drawing near, for Umptina has already found this planet. I will initiate the evacuation of all Pokemon by converting them into energy to get them to safety, as I have done in the past. Do not attempt to rebuild the crystal either, as I have one of the shards in my hands. Its energy is necessary for me to leave this planet with a Pokemon when I complete the evacuation. Human beings, these are your last days. Get your affairs in order and then revert back to Stardust. If you use the word revert, you don't need to put the word back. You should just say revert to Stardust. So that's how it is. Humanity has never been free, but has lived under the secret tyranny of these beings, and now they're trying to make us take the blame for their mistake by bringing that planet-eating Pokemon. Do you realize, Brittany, you will never be able to complete your mission since that alien has one of the spirit fragments. You can't collect them all. His intention, her intention, was to wipe us off the map from the start. But we've been underestimated. They don't know what we human beings are capable of. We'll take on Unctina with everything we've got. With an army of peacekeepers and humanity united, we will prosper. It's best if you give me the shards at once, Brittany. And I don't want to have to ask you any more times. I've already spoiled you enough. Bro, I'm still not giving them to you. I think there's a way we can still do this. Something's happening. Let's get out of here now. Alright. So I'm not gonna continue this. This video is way too long already. So I'm gonna continue in the next episode. I have a big ass recap to do for the next episode. So I'll see you in this one. In the next one. If you made it this far, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Big up your damn self, and I'm out.